Laverne today, and we're just going to be talking about friendship, why it's important, and just some experiences from Laverne's life as well, really. So, firstly, what are your thoughts on friendship, or why is it important?
I feel friendship is very important because we need each other. We cannot make it in this world without each other. God didn't create us that way. But one of the things I say is that we all have expectations of a friend. We want certain qualities in a friendship. We want the trust. We want the person to be there. We want the person to always understand. And the thing is that are we that friend? So when we want a friendship, we have to be able to learn to forgive. There is no friend that's perfect, and each one of us has a fault. So when I view friendship, it becomes something that's important that we need.
So why do you think it's important to have friends that are honest with us and tell us the truth?
Because there's a lot of times we can't see ourselves. We can look at what everybody else is doing wrong and maybe have that comment, but sometimes we don't see ourselves. So it's important to have a friend that does not always tell us what we want to hear. In order for us to get some things right, it's good to have someone come along and maybe to point out a few things. A lot of times we're afraid of an accountability partner. We should have someone that holds us to be accountable. But I think the struggle comes with us getting so defensive. But we always can take a stand and look at everybody else's life, afraid to look at ourselves. So it's better to judge somebody else. But there's the times that we need, someone to come along and let us know the direction that we are.
Do you find that people avoid having those kind of friends that are honest with them and tell them the truth?
Yes, really they do. Because most of the times we want to hear what we want to hear. When you have people in relationships, whether it be husband, wives, any type of relationship, we want people to tell us what we want to hear, which makes us feel better. But most of the time, it causes us to go on a road sometimes that's not really the right way. It's hard. It's not easy. But I think also that most times friends need to tell people things in love, and I think that's where the part comes. It's how we're talking to people. It's how we say it, how we come along in a crowd trying to embarrass or say something out loud. And I think when you become a true friend, you come on the side. Now, not every time that person you tell is going to receive it at that moment. It's not every time that person's going to see it sometimes. And sometimes that means that person may pull away, but you can believe in yourself that you did the right thing. And that's where I would view that.
Do you think that it's important to have just one friend, or to meet all of our needs, or do we need multiple friends? What are your views on that?
Well, not everybody can bring the same thing to the table. It's almost if you go through some struggles and you need that counselor, you would go to that counselor because she would be able to help you with some things that somebody else can. So when I look at friendship, I have few friends and they all bring something different to the table. Not everybody can give you the same thing. But a true friend is someone that would stand alongside of you when you are in that type of trouble. Somebody will come alongside. They cannot carry your burden, but they can come alongside of you and have it. But, sometimes with us, we would do something for a friend, and sometimes we expect that same friend to be there for us, but not necessarily that person can give you what you need. Because if you're helping that person for a certain situation, they may not be strong enough to help you with that same situation. So I always look at myself and always ask God to bless me with who I need in that particular time, guidance and the wisdom to be able to discern who I need. Friendship needs good counsel because sometimes we pick the person that makes us feel comfortable. And that's not always a good thing. So no, everyone cannot bring everything to the table. We all bring something different.
It's about seasonal friends, so friends that come and go, so friends that only stick around for a time.
Yeah, there are some friends that can come for a season. We go through friendship, and I think when you go through quite a few obstacles with a particular person, I think you need to look at that person and maybe put some boundaries on it. Because sometimes we're trying to make something happen with a particular person that's really not generally there. Maybe that person was there for that season. Not everybody is going to be what you think they should be in a friend. So it's time for you to really look at yourself, because one of the things I feel that happens is that we don't take time to look in the mirror and see if we are that same friend. You know, are we that same person for what we expect from somebody else? And I take it for myself as lessons to say, did I do that? Was I that way? And I think it gives you an opportunity to forgive people. If they want to move on, then you get the opportunity. That's that time. That was in that season. That was that moment. And you would know the friends that are there.